Bonjour. Welcome to I Rate Your Singing. You know the drill. Here we go. Also, today I'm just going to review two people because I'm a lazy piece of shit. We're starting today with Redditor. Haggle your friend. How cute. What is this? Cute, reasonable and friendly username?
Now my watch!
Your new name is Roast All Your Friends.
Tell me about the things that you love. The world simply needs more affection, 'cause life's too short to worry about things that we got wrong.
Oh my god. Guys, that's awful. I'm kidding. It's so good. It's on point pitch-wise. Your tone is absolutely wonderful. I'm in love with those little runs you're doing here and there, and your vibrato at the end of your note is perfect. It's very sweet and cute. I think you are kind of interrupting the flow of your singing with your breathing. Like in some instances, you're breathing a bit too much, a bit too often at least.
Emotions and didn't need A grades for self-validation.
And I think maybe work on that. And next time I wanna hear you sing over an instrumental, because as it is right now it's so good, but it would be so much better with music behind, and maybe that would help to bring some issues in your singing to the light. Maybe you have some issues with your timing, for example, stuff like that. But goddamn, what a vocal tone! Obviously this performance is lacking in power, but that's not what you were going for, so I think as it is right now I can't say much more than what I just said. I would definitely need to hear you sing some different type of song with instrumental, without the instrumental, maybe hear you sing some rock, for example. I don't know, but yeah, you're a good singer. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rate this out of 10. Because you sent me this message. I'm sorry for my terrible voice, and we don't like humble braggers around here. You're like that girl at school who was always complaining about failing the exam, and ho ho, guess who didn't fail the exam?
That girl!
What a twist! Seriously though, if you're worrying about some mistakes in your singing,
Life's too short to worry about things that we got wrong.
next! We have someone from Reddit. Again! Lab coat Brad. What kind of name is that?
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone.
Okay, so you're singing a song from Les Misérables. Les Misérables. Les Misérables. So your new name will be Marius. I kinda feel like that changing people's username joke is not very funny anymore. It never was! Oh, shut up, Bob!
My friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the windows. Phantom shadows on the floor.
Okay, so some of those low notes sounded like they were a bit of a struggle, like a bit like throaty, especially in the beginning.
And tomorrow never came.
But after that, you started to sing more freely, and honestly, I'm quite impressed. I'm actually quite impressed by how you were able to sound with power in this tessitura. That's not an easy thing to sing for a woman. I see that you labeled yourself as an alto. And yeah, I agree, that's probably one of the reasons as of why your voice sounds so strong and well-rounded in that area. Sorry, if you have no idea what an alto is, basically they're on the lower spectrum of the female voices classification. As a comparison, I'm pretty sure that Roast All Your Friends would struggle to sing something like that, because mostly because of the tone that's required to sound good in that kind of song. You sound powerful, well-rounded, and you're also able to sing higher in some heady type of voice, and you're also allowing yourself to sound soft.
I can hear them now, the very ones that they have sung.
I could even hear a bit of grit and aggressivity at some point, and that was, again, pretty impressive.
There's a grief that can't be spoken.
Basically, you are quite versatile with your delivery, and that's appreciated. Again, that's something that Roast All Your Friend didn't show in her performance, even though I absolutely loved it. Side note though, for Roast All Your Friends, just because I didn't feel like it was required in your performance or in your singing in general, doesn't mean that you shouldn't work on it. You should definitely work on trying to be more versatile with your singing. At the end of the day, being versatile with your singing means that you will also be more free to express whatever you want with your voice, so... Okay, back to Marius now. I think that you mostly need to work on your lower notes, and that's something that I've already covered. But here's a recap for those people who are playing Minecraft or Fortnite or whatever in the back of the class. I see you, motherfucker. Basically, don't try to push as hard as you can to try to reach the note at all costs. For the simple reasons that if you have to trade that much quality to actually hit the note, that's not worth it at all. Considering that the low part of our range is the one where it's actually harder to improve because it's much more limited by our genetics, and yes, I know most people think that it's harder to learn how to sing higher, and that's just not true. That's a basic misconception again. The lower parts of our voice is a lot more limited because of our genetics. That is a part of your voice that you will have a much harder time to improve, or at least a much harder time to extend. Basically, yes, you are an alto, but you're not a baritone or a bass. If you want to be able to reach that kind of note in a more comfortable kind of way, you might have to go for a more breathy kind of tone. You see, in my opinion, the key is to try to land on the note, instead of just trying to hit it as hard as you can. That's just not gonna work, so yeah, I'm gonna give this a not miserable at all out of 10. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, retweet, reblog.